The World Wide Web has half of the world's population using its data every year, but with a growing increase in cybercrime, how much do we really know about the internet? Cybercrime has been making the headlines over the past few months. The dark web has been at the front of this. I visited Leeds Beckett University to speak to Emmeline Butterfield, who is an expert in digital forensic crime.
About 90% or so of the internet is actually not accessible via the normal search engines, which is what's referred to as the deep web. But on the back side of that is what's called the dark web, which is the hidden areas of the internet. It's not easily accessible through search engines, or most people aren't even aware of it. And these are areas where you can buy anything from drugs to guns to weapons to any kind of thing that you wouldn't necessarily be able to purchase on the high street. And these generally are criminals who are doing this kind of process. But there's lots of other areas that people use it for, such as selling and sharing money, Bitcoin exchange. But drugs and guns are generally where people see it as a malicious, inappropriate area to it.
I decided to visit Manchester to speak to a user of the dark web to find out why exactly they use it. Why do you use the dark web?
Primarily to access a wider variety of high quality illegal drugs.
How are you able to access it so easily?
I use a VPN to balance my IP and an onion router to access hidden websites.
As of November 2015, the UK government decided to launch a dedicated cybercrime unit to tackle online criminals. Do you not feel under threat since the government unveiled new plans to tackle cybercriminals?
Not particularly, since I don't think their plans are directed at me. They're directed at other cyber criminals. But I think they have bigger fish to fry than me anyway. They have limited resources and I'm quite low level. It takes a lot of resources to crack encryption and things like that to get a prosecution, so I'm reasonably safe.
If these criminals aren't under threat, then are the government doing enough to tackle cybercrime? Do you think the government are doing enough to tackle this sort of crime?
So that's a real difficult question. So the government can do all it can to try and prevent people accessing the deep web, the dark web, any kind of illegal, malicious material. But that's policing the internet. The internet was never designed to be policed.